Welcome everyone to the first very episode of our podcast mini series on team leadership. In this series, we will explore different leadership models and how they shape team motivation and decision making. My name is Suda and I'm studying industrial engineering in Istanbul Technical University. My friend Esra is also coming from Istanbul Technical University. Görkem is coming from Istanbul Gelişim University. And lastly, Ozan is coming from University of Applied Sciences, Hagen. We have come together in Coimbra Business School in Portugal. Today we are diving into three key ideas: leadership models, motivation, and decision making. Let's start simple. Have you ever led a team before?
Yes, I led a group project last semester. Balancing different opinions was hard, but I learned how essential communication is.
I once managed a volunteer team. It was, of course, stressful, but seeing people work toward a common goal was really motivating.
And I've also had a smaller roles in a student clubs, but even then I noticed how much leadership style can affect how people work.
Exactly, and that's what this series is all about. We will be diving into three major leadership styles in the next episodes: coaching, democratic, and authoritarian leadership. But today we want to explore how leadership in general connects with motivation and decision making. First, what do you think makes a great leader?
Hmm, I think communication, fairness, and consistency.
For me, of course, empathy, confidence, and responsibility.
And in my opinion, I think vision, emotional intelligence, and adaptability.
Different qualities, but all valid. And it's interesting how each quality connects to different leadership models. For example, coaching leadership really relies on empathy and adaptability. Democratic leaders need strong communication, and authoritarian leaders often depend on clarity and control. Do you think leaders are born or made?
I think they're made. It's something you build through experience.
Same here. Leadership is a skill, not just a personality trait.
But I think some people may have natural tendencies, but they still have to grow into a role.
Now let's talk about motivation. What do you think a leader should do when motivation in the team is low?
Change things up, set a new goal, or try a different approach, maybe.
I would say the leader should talk openly with the team and really listen.
I think recognition helps a lot. Even small feedbacks make people feel valued.
And do you think certain leadership styles are better for motivation?
Yes, for me, coaching leadership really helps. When a leader supports your growth, you stay motivated.
Democratic leadership motivates me, of course. It makes me feel included and respected.
And authoritarian leadership, if it's too strict, can demotivate, but in crisis situations, it might actually bring focus.
Interesting. So, leadership style also changes depending on the context. That's something we will explore more in the upcoming episodes. Let's move on to decision making. How do you prefer decision to be made in a team?
Big decisions, I prefer group input. You avoid blind spots.
Same, collaborative decision making feels more fair.
I like hearing input, but I think one person should take final responsibility.
And what if a leader feels unsure before making a big decision?
Be honest, but act with confidence.
Maybe ask the team for help. Leaders don't have to know everything, of course.
I think stay calm. The team takes their cue from your tone and not your doubts.
All right, one last question. What kind of leader behavior kills your motivation?
Hmm, Behavior, I think favoritism, it breaks trust.
For me, micromanaging, it shows no confidence in the team.
Lack of appreciation, people need to feel seen.
These are great insights, guys. So, today we talk about what makes a good leader, how leadership style connects to motivation, and how decisions are made. In the next episode, we will zoom in on coaching, democratic, and authoritarian leadership with some special guests, of course. Stay tuned and thanks for listening.
Thank you so much.